आई। श्री राम जय जय राम, राम राम। 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 श्री राम जय जय राम। छंद है ये। कही कथा सकल बिलो की हरि मुख, हृदय पद पंकज धरे। तजी जोग पावक थे, हरि पद लीन भई चहत नहीं फिरे। नर विविध कर्म अधर्म बहुमत शोक प्रत, सब त्यागहु विश्वास करी। कहतास तुलसी राम पद अनुराग हूँ। जातिहीन अघ जन्म मही मुक्त कीनी असी नारी। महामंद मन सुख चहसी, ऐसे प्रभु ही पिसारी। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। सियावर राम जय जय राम, सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम। सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम, मेरे श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम, जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम। जय सिया राम, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय जय। So we just sang the three most devotional verses. When you hear Mata Shabri's Katha, you usually get tears in your eyes. So I'm going to start this from Bhagwan Sri Ram comes to Shabri's ashram. Now Bhagwan Ram he doesn't go to anybody's house. He's in Vanvas. But he comes to Shabri's. He calls it ashram. Even when his friend asked him to come to his house, he said, no, I am on Vanvas. But he comes to Shabri Mata's house. He calls it an ashram, that he enters Shabri's ashram. But Shabri Mata welcomes him by saying, you've come to my house. Aap mere greh aaye. You've come to my house. So what is a house in Shabri Mata's eyes is an ashram in Sri Ram's eyes. Why? Because Shabri Mata has been waiting for Sri Ram to come to her door for years and years. Every morning she wakes up. And why is she waiting? Because her guru told her that you just do the japa of Ram Nam and one day Sri Ram will come to you. So can you imagine if somebody tells you you will get a guest, and every morning you wake up, say, maybe today is the day. So you clean your house thinking my guest is coming. You cook your food thinking my guest is coming. You decorate, you put flowers. Shabri Mata did this for years and years and years of her life, all based on one word from the Guru, that Sri Ram will come. So what she considers her house is become an ashram, because every act of hers is devoted to Sri Ram. So it's become puja. Even when she's eating, it's puja. Even when she's cleaning, it's puja. Even when she's dressing up, having a bath, it's my guests are coming. I'm preparing for my guest. So that house has become an ashram. And when Sri Ram finally walks in, what does she do? Does she immediately go and bow at his feet? Guess what her first thought is? Anybody guess what Shabrima's thought is when Sri Ram comes? You know, her first thanks goes to Guru. What my Guru said has happened. So they say, Guru Govindo khade kake lagu paye, balihari Guru aapke Govindiyo bataye. That when Bhagwan and Guru are standing in front of me, whose feet do I touch first? Obviously the Guru, because without Guru, you cannot get to Bhagwan. So her first thought, Sri Ram is standing at the door in front of her. First thought is, thank you, Gurudev. What you said has actually happened. Bhagwan Ram is at my doorstep. And then she starts crying. And she washes his feet with her tears. And then she gives him an asan. All the things we do in a puja or we do with the guest, you have them wash their hands, wash their feet, give them a seat, offer them something to eat. She gives them fruits. And then she says, you have come, but I don't even know how to do your stuti. I don't even know how to sing your praise, because I'm just a woman from a lowest of the caste. She's from a low caste and she's a woman. She says, I'm a woman. I don't have too much brain. And I am from a low caste. I don't know how to sing your glory. So tell me. And then Sri Ram turns around and he pays her the biggest honor. He says, I don't care what jati you're from. I don't care whether you're a man or a woman. I have only one relationship with everybody. Bhagati kahunata. Bhagati, devotion, is my only relationship. Regardless of caste, creed, or anything, I only have one relationship, and that is on Bhagati. And then he says, I am going to tell you about Navadha Bhakti. And I told you when I started, 9 modes of devotion. You have heard it many times when you see a literal translation of Ramcharitmanas. It is 9 modes of devotion. But really, our Gurudev says it is 9 sequential steps of devotion. You know, when you have to climb a staircase, you go from the bottom to the top. You can't get to the top without starting at the first step. So the first step. And then I'm going to quickly go through the 9 things that he says. Then he says, I'm going to tell you about the 9 devotions, but sav sunu dharuman mahi. You must pay attention. That is one of the biggest things when we are listening to our scriptures. You have to have your full focus on Shravan. on listening. And Pratham Bhagati Santan Kar Sanga. First bhakti. How are you going to know? You're going to get married tomorrow. You're introduced to a boyfriend. You have never met him before. And you then start to develop feelings, whether it's arranged marriage, love marriage, you have to meet, right? How do you meet Bhagwan without an introduction? Only when you do satsang. When you go pratham bhagati, first bhagati, santo ka sang. And when you know, when Sant introduces you to God, and you get curious and you want to hear more and more stories, that develops into love for the Lord. Dusari rati mama katha prasanga. You really sit and enjoy. So first step, introduction. Who will give it to you? The Sant. Satsang will give you. Climb the second step. Now you start enjoying this relationship. And you love to hear the stories of the Lord. And you really form a relationship with the Lord. When that happens, Bhagwan sends a guru. Guru pad pankaj seva tisari bhakti mahan. When you find a guru, you have reached the third step. So all these are still your efforts. You will go to satsang, you will do shravanam, and then second is you'll develop love for the Lord. A guru will come. Guru, seva of the guru is the third step. You move on. And then comes the fourth step. What is that? Chauthi bhagati mam gungan karai kapat tajigan. So a lot of people will then find a guru. They'll go to the ashram and then they will do some seva, but there's always, oh, he does more work than me. She does more. Like you're doing all kinds of kapat, because even in seva, negative emotions come. You know, why am I doing all the work? We've seen this in the ashram also a lot of times. I'm so busy. I can't do anymore. But when you do that Guru Pad Pankaj Seva with a clean heart, then what happens? Chauthi bhagati mam gungan karai kapat tajigan. So now we learn to sing. Then when we start singing in the ashram, we start singing at home, we sing for the Lord. We're doing it to please the Lord, but sometimes we are doing it to show the world how well I can sing. What a beautiful job I can do. That becomes kapat in your bhagati. Singing a bhajan with pure devotion for the Lord is totally different from singing a bhajan when you're trying to show it off. If you use Sangeet as puja, it's a whole different ballgame. But when you try to do something to show the world how well I can do it, that comes kapat in your bhagati. You're not really singing the glory of the Lord. You're singing it to get glory for yourself. So you never get to the fourth step. Then you do the seva. And then the fourth step, you reach automatically. And then you do your fifth bhakti. You reach the fifth one. Mantra jap mam drid bisvasa, pancham bhajan suved prakasa. The fifth step, you do mantra with firm faith. Firm faith. What does that mean? That you become the mantra. You chant the mantra so many times that it's in the yogic language is called, it's in every cell of your body. But do it with meaning. Simple. When we all just sang Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. What did it mean? Anybody knows what it meant? Next time, yes. Victory to Shri Ram. That may you be victorious in my life. So, when we go to Shri Ram, we say, oh Bhagwan, I love you, but please do me this favor. Let the outcome of my result be this, or my action be this. Bhagwan, please help me. But that's not, you are asking for a result. That's not mantra jap. Mantra jap is, Bhagwan, I have done the best I can. Whatever result you give me is yours. May the victory be to you. When you offer the victory to him, sometimes you will not get the result you want. You will get the result that will help us to climb to the next step. So, do we really, is everybody in the room going to say, oh my God, I don't like this. I don't want to give it to Sri Ram. Victory to me, not to Sri Ram. But really, if you hand over the victory to him, then whatever result you get has been given by him. He won. Say, you won, Bhagwan. It was your wish. I accept. You accept defeat. This is Karma Yoga in a devotional way. Karma Yoga, victory to you. So whatever you give, you have to accept because you said you will win. And then the 6th, 7th, and 8th step, you have to do nothing. If you do the first 5, satsang, you revel in the Lord, you do Guru Seva, you do Bhakti, you sing the glories of the Lord, you do the mantra, you do what you're told, you give the victory to Sri Ram, you start living like that. Pancham Bhajan Suved Prakasa. And then you have given the knowledge, the Vedas, the study of the Vedas will come to you when you're doing all this. And then you get over your negative tendencies. Chatdam Sila Birati Bahu Karma, Nirat Nirantar Sajjan Dharma. Sajjan is a very misunderstood word in Hindi. The Sanskrit, it means people who abide with the truth. Sat Jan. But in Hindi, they call Sajjan a gentleman. वो बहुत सज्जन पुरुष है. No, Sajjan is somebody who is walking the path of the truth. And then once you keep doing those things, Satam Sam Mohi Mai Jag Dekha. The next steps are your own progress on the spiritual journey. Once you follow, now, when you go from 1st to the 7th, it doesn't mean you leave the 6 behind. Those 7 are all inclusive. As you go higher, all of them go with you. And then you go to the 8th and the 9th, where you see the Lord in everything and all around you. Mote Sant Adhik Kari Lekha. And more than the Lord, Sant. You pray, you pay reverence to the saints and sages. And then the 8th step happens. Jatha Athav Jatha Labh Santosha. That whatever you get, you're happy. And then Sapne hu nahi dekhau pardosa. This one thing, if we can master, not seeing negative or fault in anybody else. Look at your own self, and never look at faults of others. And then you start living a simple life. Navam saral sab chanhina mam bharose hi harashna dina. That you have put all your faith in me. And when you do that, Bhagwan takes over and you cross this ocean of samsara. So 9 steps of devotion, not modes of devotion, step by step. If we can follow, and then Bhagwan Ram says, even if somebody can do one of these 9, can get on the first step also, he's very dear to me. But you, Shabri, have crossed all 9. So so for you, mukti is going to be very easy. Sri Ram doesn't say, I will give you mukti, because he's Maryada Purushottam, but it will be easy for you. So whether you follow the path of Vedanta, of knowledge, bhakti. Ultimately, it takes you to the same place. This is the staircase, 9 steps that have to be climbed one by one by one. And with that, I will say Jai Shri Ram.
Hari Om, everyone. A little bit louder. Hari Om, everyone. Yes, thank you so much. I think Diwali without Vinny Ji's satsang is incomplete in our ashram. So a big round of applause for our very own Vinny Ji for always inspiring us and directing us in such a wonderful way with especially Ramcharitramanas, you know. And on our harmonium was our very own Darshana Ji, the renowned singer known all across Canada and India as well. Thank you so much, Darshana Ji, for being so humble that you always come whenever we ask you. You know, Chinmaya Mission is like family to her. And the moment you say ashram ke liye chahiye, she's like, I'm there. Tell me whatever you want. So, Darshana Ji, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for making it.
And then we have our very own Ravi, who is a past Balvihar kid, who is no longer a kid, I guess, a young man. Ravi, thank you so much. So Ravi is one of the first few tabla players in our ashram. And now we have a big army of tabla players, thanks to Anandji and his big entourage of kids that he's preparing. So thank you, Ravi, and thank you, Anandji. So, firstly, thank you for coming on Sunday evening. I know we have school tomorrow for kids, but we all make it a priority because this is our ashram. And we are so grateful to have all of us here in this ashram celebrating many festivals, many New Years. So with that, I would like to ask Swamini Ji to please come and give us our Diwali message from her heart. Swamini Ji.
Hari Om, everyone. Shubh Deepavali. I just have a couple of announcements, but first I would like to thank Vinny ji and her troupe for giving such a beautiful rendition and an explanation of 9 steps. Thank you, Vinny. We have a couple of important events coming up. Swami Prakashananda's annual yajna is coming up in November. So please make a point of coming here November 10th to 15th. Swamiji will be here for 6 days this time. So please make sure you mark your calendar. Can we do a little sharper? There it is. And if anyone would like to offer Bhiksha or Seva, please get in touch with us. Babita, I don't think is here right now. Is she? Babita and Wagish are leading this event, so you can get in touch with them. One more, save the date. Next year is 75th anniversary of Chinmaya Mission. To celebrate, we are going to do Hanuman Chalisa Havan on July 25, 2026. This will be a big, actually I should say the biggest event in Chinmaya Mission Toronto's history. We would like all of you to participate fully. Some can be yajmans for the Havan, and then we'll also have a Mela type atmosphere where we want to invite everyone in Toronto, anyone you know, please let them know. We will have more details as we go, as the time comes near, but please save the date, July 25, 2026. It will be a big event. And now a very important announcement about fire safety. I'm going to call Wagish to please pay attention because there are a lot of us here. So in case of an emergency, we should know what to do. So Wagish, please.
Hari Om. A lot of people have worked in the background to provide and prepare for today. One of those areas that I want you to be aware of is the fire plan. Diwali, after all, we have fire, and at the ashram we have lamps, etc. And we want you to be safe. Could I have the next slide, please? The first slide had the word you in it, which means it's not just the ashram's plan, it is your plan as well. And it's very important to be a part of that. One of the items is there's a written document, which is the fire plan, and that's for purposes for the fire department. But ultimately, that is just a piece of paper. Next slide, please. There are systems within the building that have been worked on to ensure that if in the event of a fire, that you will be alerted. There are smoke alarms, there's heat alarms, as well as auditory bells. You can see the bell, the red bell that is hanging on the wall over there, that will sound. And what do we do in the event of that? That there are 3 distinct exits that are in this particular room, not necessarily the one you came through, but also other exit that will help you get out safely. All right, and next slide, please. So just very quickly, when we do have a full house, we want to make sure that their pathways, including the aisleways, are clear. And there's a written, each room has a plan as well. Next slide, please. So where do we go? Once you exit the ashram, the idea is to go to the back of the building, and you'll see that there's something called a muster point. Muster point is nothing more than another word for gathering point, so that the fire department, when they do respond, and they will respond if there is an alarm, we want to be out of their way. So whichever exit you go through, your goal is to go out to the back of the building. Next slide, please. Yes. Okay, so shoes. Ultimately, the question is, would you want to get out of here safely without your shoes or with your shoes? Right? Without your shoes, I hope, right? So very important point, because that is one place, even in the wintertime, that people will gravitate to, is to go to the shoe room. Key point is to get out first. So we have some important items on the wall. There are 2 different red things hanging on the wall. The one is a fire blanket, which is new to the ashram, and a fire extinguisher. Right? So you have 2 different items. The idea here is not to fight the fire. If you have to, if in case of an emergency, we do. But ultimately, the goal is to get out first. Let the fire department respond to that. So there's one in the kitchen as well, and the 2 items that you see. Next slide, please. There's a first aid kit, if you ever need to use it, which is outside in the hallway on this side of the wall. Next slide, please. So remember, this is this is not just the ashram's fire plan, it is your fire plan. And please, this just doesn't reside here. Take it home, learn what to do at home as well. It's not just something that is imaginary here. I wish you well. Happy Deepavali to you all.
So that was Vagishji. Thank you so much, Vagishji. He makes sure that we can all celebrate and be in this ashram, making sure all the rules and regulations of the fire marshal are maintained and followed. So thank you so much. It is a tough job to do. It is tough to make the rules and say, no, you're not allowed to do this, especially when we are all used to saying, kya farak padta hai? Let's get in, let's do that, right? But no, we are increasing in numbers in this ashram, which is, I think, an amazing, amazing thing for all of us. It also ushers us towards the thing that, in time to come, I think we have to start thinking about bigger renovations so that we can have everybody coming in here, because that's exactly what all of us want. We want everyone to be coming in without any numbers being checked as how many people are allowed in a shrine at any given point. So if you see at the back, I think you mentioned, at the back, there is a capacity limit that the number of people that are allowed at any given point inside the shrine. So thank you, Vagishji. Really appreciate. So with that, I think we would like to again welcome Swamini ji to come and give us her Diwali message. Swamini ji.
Because I'm back to Chile. So one side.
Okay.
Yeah. Hari Om. Well, Diwali. Everybody celebrating Diwali last week, isn't it? At home. And as many of us, or almost as many of us, I think there were different celebrations. How? Because it is very, very, very important. In Chinmaya mission and actually everywhere in the world, this magical, very special, sacred festival is so close to everybody's heart, isn't it? But the thing is, and this is only possible in the system of Sanatana Dharma, that one festival, and celebrated in so many different ways. And as we are, everybody would find their own system. And yet we're all celebrating what? The basic principles that we learn. And we also look into the ways, the best ways, and in every different province, it is something different. So it doesn't matter what we celebrate, as long as in our heart there is the unity, there is togetherness, and there is the presence of our Gurudev, to whom we owe the fact that we're doing the celebration in this very, very special way. I can't brag, but I'll share with you that I was introduced to Diwali celebrations in 81, a while ago, isn't it? And they were in Siddhabari, probably the best place to do it, in the Himalayas and the peaks that surround the whole ice. So I would like today not to give a big lecture, but what I'd like to do is to share with you some of the aspects of Diwali celebrations. And actually, I already myself made a mistake, and I apologize. Because Gurudev was very, very particular, and he did not want us to use the word Diwali. The word actually is Dipavali. And it is very important because Dipavali, as we see, I can't see it now, but I trust you can see it. And I already watched it with such attention when it was all put together this afternoon, that, you know, Dipavali, rows and rows and rows of what? Of lights. We are all Vedantins. For us, light means wisdom. Life means knowledge. So we are bringing the knowledge to be able to live a Vedantic way of life, the way the tradition calls for. So let's try to go back to what Gurudev wanted us to do. And I'll just say a few things about why and how. As I mentioned, the traditions are different, but they all pointing at the core of our existence, noble and well understood and well practiced. So, as I mentioned, Gurudev, it was actually, for me, it was new, and it was also very charming, because about 3 days before Diwali in Siddhabari, Gurudev, like a little kid, used to go to the office and ask everybody, did they come? Did they come? I thought some very important people were coming. But then I realized that what they come, the boxes and boxes of diyas, and not diyas that we have here, the clay diyas. And Gurudev was very particular about it. But we are living in 21st century, so what can we do? Even here, I was trying to bring the clay diyas, but it did not work out. But we have light. We have diyas, and it looks so wonderful, isn't it? How does it feel having these lights all over, and not one light? Because there is a difference between one light and rows of light, many lights. The one light can only light that much space, isn't it? Many lights, much, much more. And I remember people used to come to Gurudev saying, Swamiji, this world is so horrible. How are we going to live? And Gurudev will just go like this and say, don't worry, we'll create an army of Balviha children and everybody will be well. So all that the great visionary would foresee what our children have on hand right now. So then the other thing, who still remembers, because I've been mentioning it more than once, who remembers what's the difference between the electrical light, we have plenty of them here, and the Diwali lights that we are using? Nobody remembers? Okay, I repeat, I'll do it again and again. All right. So the electrical light can only do what it can do, depends how powerful it is. But the diyas which we have on the altar, they can light, each diya is able to light another diya. It means that the light continues, the light expands, and light grows as we send our message, as we share our information, and as we open our hearts and our minds to other people. So just remember that light cannot do it, isn't it? The other thing I mentioned, that Gurudev was insisting on a clay lamps, clay saucers. When I saw it, after Gurudev finally found it coming, I thought, oh, but immediately Gurudev explained the meaning. What this clay saucer means. It's not, luckily it's not plastic, but what it represents represents our body. And in this body, we put the oil, and oil is our vasanas, actually, it's our mind, and mind is being fed by vasanas. And in that saucer, we have intellect. What Vinny was sharing with us earlier, the beauty of the light, it's the beauty of the light, isn't it? But if this intellect is now enriched by the bhakti, when you sit in your puja room and you bring the bhakti, the true love, what happens? The atmosphere changes. The light shines more in many, many, many more ways. And the warmth of the heart starts speaking loud. So the Lord also can hear it. Then what else was, Gurudev also used to make sure that we not just look at the light, but remember the meaning and purpose of those lights. And when we focus on the altar now, there are two aspects. One is light, a diya, isn't it? And then we realize, as we really look, that there's so many of them, and each one projects its light. So we have many, many lights. Many lights, but there is one very important thing here. One light. One light and many lamps. And when we really think about it, what happens, the whole concept expounds, because we suddenly focusing there, we have an altar right now, so it's easier. We have Shivji helping us, and we have also Sri Ram and who? One child already told me, yes. So we have Sri Ram and Sri Krishna. And actually, so the atmosphere is actually easier to tune in those very subtle aspects. And why do we have, a child came to me this morning, said, why do we have Sri Ram and Sri Krishna? I said, okay, there is something else about Diwali that we all know, we are aware of it, but sometimes it's good to remind. The stories that we have, the Diwali actually has two aspects. One is the story, the basic principles that we share when we celebrate at home and with friends, that goes on. But the other aspect is philosophy. So we don't have much time because I know the children are ready, but just two little things I wanted to mention. You know, the whole tradition actually started and beautifully continues. It's still brightly showing all around, but these are stories. So the story of Sri Ram started as the part of the Diwali, because this was a day, actually, strangely, I don't know whether all of us know about it. The Diwali day is the darkest day of the year. But it brings us what? It brings us brightness, light, and light is the principle of celebrations. So here, Sri Ram, after 11 years of exile, comes back to his Ayodhya, bringing Sitaji. That we know, but what we forget, that he also brings Dharma back. And knowing that he's coming back, all the citizens come out, and the electrical lights were not there. So what was there? Only the clay diyas. And all of them come out, and the Deepavali projects itself, not only to the Lord, but also to each one who is standing there. And it still carries a glow, this tradition, isn't it? But so this is Sri Ram. Everybody knows. Not many people know. I remember first time we were celebrating, and I learned from Gurudev about the other aspect, the Sri Krishna. And we wanted to present it on a gathering like this, and I was almost beaten up. They said, what are you talking about Krishna? This is Sri Ram, because this is northern part of the country. But anyway, why Sri Krishna and what Sri Krishna? Well, on the day of Diwali, I'm messing up the logic here a little bit, but it's okay. It was Lord Krishna who released 18,800 ladies from the horrible grasp of Narakasura. And Narakasura had this front that nobody could break it, because there were 5 very strong layers. They were bulldozers, there were waters, there were all kinds of things, 5 of them. You know what those 5 represent? They represent our body, 5 layers of our body. And we all have it, we all trying to deal with it our own way, but it's just as strong as Narakasura's building. So, and you say, well, 18,000, but imagine the situation, you come to work on Monday, and your boss is in one of his moods. You come in, you look, and how many thoughts are in your mind? I didn't count, but I know there's more than one. Then you, before Diwali, you go home after trying to make everything just perfect, and you enter your teenager's bedroom. another bunch of wonderful thoughts. So these are just the touches of the philosophical stuff, but philosophy is philosophy, but children also there, and this is reality. So we'll leave the rest for next year, and we can go through all the elements of Diwali as we celebrating together. But is there anything?
Yes. So
Yeah, but I just
taking
wanted
from
to,
taking from what you were saying, we have Swami Swarupananda ji's message that we wanted to share. So do you want to do it? Do you want to introduce that message, or
I was going to do something.
Go ahead, Swami.
It's something similar. It's this wonderful day is so very special. It's actually the divine presence of all of us and the world at large. So what I was going to suggest, that we create a pathway today. Let it be a very special Diwali. So let's create a pathway to a way that Vinny was trying to share with us. And how can we do it? I would like to take 2 minutes of everybody's time and find one of the one of the values that means a lot to the person, means a lot, and offer it at the lights there, and use this as the special gift from me to me, that I'll really focus on this particular 1 or 2 special values and offer it and celebrate it. What's not better, not more special than the adoring our home with lights, isn't it? But what's not better than adoring our own heart with the brilliance of the divinity? And one value at a time, and we be building the fortress of beauty, strength, and something that today the world would really be happy to use and celebrate. So just 2 minutes. Choices are not that difficult. It's so easy to just focus on 1 or 2 values. And maybe next year we'll see what fortress did we build. And with this, I think if we don't open the doors, they might not be closed anymore. So Tina, you please come with help and do something about it.
Sure. So I think without further ado, you can hear the rumble and the energy outside the doors. So, Deepavali is always a time when we leave our grievances and our grudges behind us, and we come together, we embrace each other with full positivity, and nothing beats it when the children walk in with their energy. So I think I see Soumya ji standing there. Are we good? Okay, perfect. So without further ado, everyone, let's welcome our children.
राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता 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 राम जय राजा राम सीता राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय कुलनंदन राजा राम सियापते जय जय श्री राम रघुकुल नंदन राजा राम सियापते जय जय श्री राम मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम भव भय भंजक जय श्री राम हनुमत स्वामी प्रभु श्री राम पतित पावन सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम राम सीताराम राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम सीताराम जय राजा राम जय सीताराम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय सीताराम
With the message, be the light and shine bright. Our kids are ushering in our beautiful cultural musical evening today.
जय श्री राम करुणा वत्सल जय जय राम मंगल कारक जय श्री राम करुणा वत्सल जय जय राम मोक्ष प्रदायक जय श्री राम पाप निवारक जय जय राम पर ब्रह्म परमेश्वर राम पतित पावन सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम जय राजा राम सीताराम राम सीता जय श्री राम श्री राम राम जय श्री राम
So as you can see, we have a big stage, but the stage is looking small because we have so
Ram
much
Ram
talent
Jai
in our
Raja
mission
Ram.
itself.
Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram.
Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Sita Ram.
कुलनंदन राजा राम सियापते जय जय श्री राम। रघुकुल नंदन राजा राम सियापते जय जय श्री राम। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम भव भय भंजक जय श्री राम। हनुमत स्वामी प्रभु श्री राम पतित पावन सीताराम। राम राम जय राजा राम। राम राम जय सीताराम। राम राम जय राजा राम। राम राम जय सीताराम।
Jai Ram Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Jai Ram Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Ram. Ram Ram Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram. Ram Ram Jai Sita Ram.
मंगल कारक जय श्री राम। करुणा वत्सल जय जय राम। मंगल कारक जय श्री राम। करुणा वत्सल जय जय राम। मोक्ष प्रदायक जय श्री राम। पाप निवारक जय जय राम। पर ब्रह्म परमेश्वर राम पतित पावन सीताराम। राम राम जय राजा राम।
So my
राम राम जय
Sia.
सीताराम। राम राम जय राजा राम। राम राम जय सीता।
can we all test our mic? Say your number. Test.
Hello, hello. Hello, check. Testing.
Hi, I think yes.
Sachi and Sia's mics, please.
Hi, I think yes. Yeah, I think once.
Keep it closer to yourself. Say Hari Om.
Hurry Yeah.
Wait a second, okay?
This one is working. This one here is working. Take this one.
So today's musical ensemble will present some devotional hymns
Yeah.
and soulful tunes featuring many of our members from Swaranjali Music School, our very own Balvihar talent, and our returning chicks. Our orchestra showcases singers, musicians, instrumentalists, along with our resident gurus, Anandji and Darshanaji. So a big warm welcome to all the children who are performing. They have been working for weeks to present to all of us. So I leave the stage for all of you.
Om Shri Anand Hari Narayan गण गणेश प्यारे तुम जय 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 सिद्ध माहेश
Teya teya ta teya teya ta teya teya ta teya teya ta pomma pomma ta teya teya nak dina bhajan kare pomma pomma ta teya teya nak dina bhajan kare udani kanak dani ditam tom te ganapati naam sada udani kanak dani ditam tom te ganapati naam sada our गणपतीनां सदा
So that was Archush Samanavita, Srihari on Mridunga, Madhav on the brass instrument, and Riyansh on the flutist. Big round of applause. Archush.
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
राम से चल के राम पे आए, प्रेम कोई हम और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी, सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, धूम करन देला देना हरि अनंत हरि कथानंता कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी दशरथ अजर बिहारी राम सिया राम जय जय राम 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 आ राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम
रामचंद्र भगवान की
A very big round of applause. Can I please request all the participants to come back on the stage? We have Samanavita. Samanavita, please come up on the stage. Archish, Sachi, Sia. As I call out your names, please take a bow. So we have firstly Anand ji. I know he doesn't need any introduction, but our resident tabla teacher, Anand ji, thank you so much for training and guiding our children. It's beautiful. Ankita ji, thank you so much. Her voice is so soothing to our souls, right? Always. Varun ji, as always, he does so much, but he hides behind. Varun ji, thank you so much for always being there for our children to produce beautiful instrumental things. And of course, our Darshana ji, thank you so much, Darshana ji. We are beyond glad and grateful that you're here with us. And if we have a big round of applause for all the children, and I'm going to say their names, and children, please take a bow as I'm calling. I don't see Archish. So Archish used to be a Bal Vihar student. He's a chick now. He's studying at McMaster University. It is so amazing that he's here with us. He probably has to run back tomorrow for his midterms. But Archish was on the electric guitar. He also has his own band. And believe it or not, he had his album release last year. And I think many of us went to downtown to see his album release. So Archish, if you're anywhere, please, if you can make your way. Archish, yeah. Come on in, don't be shy. This is your parivar. It's always wonderful for the children to see their big bhaiyas achieving great stuff, not just academically, but also keeping their hobbies and their culture alive. So thank you, Archish. Samanavita, take a bow, please, as I call out your names. Diya, Sachi, Sia, Shri Hari on the mridanga. Oh my God. I don't understand how he can be that little and hold the mridanga and play it like a pro. So thank you, Shri Hari. Madhav, the brass instrument. Riyansh, our flutist, amazing. Avni, Avni, take a bow. Shreya, Samaya, Shrika, Madhavi, Leela, Harshali, and Devi ji. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You can exit from that side. Yes. What a proud moment to see our children being dedicated to their art, working really, really hard, and then performing in front of us on our stage in our parivar. So thank you so much to all the gurus and all the children for practicing. Diwali is incomplete without a beautiful dance. Don't you all agree? So we are so blessed that we have our, even some teachers now, our chicks have become teachers. So we are really blessed to welcome our very own Vishakha, Aditi, and Smriti to perform a beautiful semi-classical piece. The music takes us on a divine journey capturing the true spirit of this festival of Diwali. First, you'll see that Sita ji is being decked up in all her fineries to become the queen of Ayodhya, while Sri Ram returns to his people, victorious and full of love, to ascend to the throne of Ayodhya. And then you will see Sri Krishna, playful as ever, turns Brindavan into a riot of color, music, and joy as he teases, dances, and rejoices with the gopis. Without further ado, I present to you our dancers, Vishakha, Aditi, and Smriti. Please welcome them with a big round of applause.
मुरली की धुन सुर राधिके मुरली की धुन सुर राधिके मुरली की धुन सुर राधिके तुमसे तुमको पाना तन मन तन से मन को जाना उलझन जिया रे नैना चुप के हरे मंगम सुन डोरी टूटे ना 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 बांध नैना जो संग तेरे देखे मैंने को सब रंग तेरे भीगे ना छूटे ना मुरली की धुन सुर राधिके मुरली की धुन सुर राधिके मुरली की धुन सुर राधिके
Just wait a minute. Let me just introduce each one of you. So Vishakha was our beautiful Sita Mata. We had Smriti as Lord Rama, and then we had Aditi as Lord Krishna. Thank you so much. Now it starts to feel like, we are good now, right? Don't you? Auntie is saying, yes. We feel good. Like, the cultural program was amazing. So dance has happened, music has happened. What else is left now? Yes, of course. And we have Aarti, and then what are we waiting for? Food, yes. So may I please request Madhuji, who is managing our crowd control today, to come up and share how he plans to make sure we are not jumping over each other, we are walking like Lord Rama was walking with grace and dignity. Shri Madhuji, as you must have seen him and his wonderful team of sevaks managing the parking lot and the inside, making sure we all get a fair and amazing journey today. So Madhuji. Big round of applause, please.
Oh, we are all sevaks. I highly encourage all of you to take part in this beautiful journey of being a sevak. It's very enriching and fulfilling. So my job here is to provide you with what's going next. How many of you are hungry? I know. So, but there is a process to the madness, I should say. So when we exit, we are going to prioritize on the elderly and also children who are 8 or below 8, and their children and their parents and their caretakers. So I would request to be patient, because we will have to do it in a phased approach. We only have a certain capacity in our dining area. So the time is probably going to be around 20 minutes. So if you can stay around here 20 minutes, it's a great time to socialize.
And Darshana ji is going to be performing.
And Darshana ji is going to be performing.
Ji is going to be performing. So,
Yay!
Yes. There is wonderful. I think people will be feeling bad that they're going to be missing it, but
Absolutely.
you gotta choose. If you're really hungry, you need to go.
So
Otherwise, stay back.
there are two sections here. One is a pre-filled, and then there is a buffet section, and there are sevaks who will help you with that. So just make sure on the left side as you enter the dining hall is where this is a buffet, and the right side is going to be pre-filled, who wants to just exit very quickly. Hari Om. Shubh Diwali.
Can we get ready for Aarti? May I please request all the sevaks, all the volunteers for this beautiful event that could not have been possible without your service. starting from the decoration team. Can I please have a big round of applause for the decorating team? Sharmila ji, do I see you somewhere? Arey, stand up please. Sharmila ji, Roshni ji, can you please, everybody please stand up. You see, every place that I look at in the ashram, every place was looked at and made more beautiful. So it takes a lot of effort. It is not a one-day job. I know these ladies had been masterminding things. And Soumya ji, where is she? Soumya ji is not here, but next we have our registration team. Please come for the Aarti. So please line up everyone. We have our Kanchan, without whom we would not have a registration or anything. So big round of applause for Kanchan and her team of amazing sevaks. Can all the sevaks do me a favor and please come in the front? Because we have to get ready for the Aarti, so that after the Aarti, we still have cultural program going on. We have our amazing Darshana ji, who's going to be singing, Ravi ji on the tabla, Ankita ji giving her chorus. Yes. Varsha, Meeta ji. Yes. Can the children here please make some room? Ravindra Babu, can we have a big round of applause for Ravindra Babu, please? He was tirelessly texting back and forth, telling what is needed, where is needed, what is happening. What? Sorry, I don't understand. Please come. So all the sevaks who are actually going to be serving are please requested to be in the front so they can do the aarti faster and then go back to the dining hall. Sharam sharam mein gaadi chhoot jayegi. So let's go. So all the volunteers who brought food as well, please come in. Join the sevak team for aarti. Darshana ji, we can start the aarti.
Ravi. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ankita, start.
Aarati Shri Chinmaya Sadguru ki Divya Rupa Murati Karuna ki Aarati Sadguru ki चरणों में उनके शांति समाए शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए भाव ताप संताप हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण ग्रहूं मैं किसकी स्वामी शरण ग्रहूं मैं किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा प्रभु बिन और न दूजा आश करूं मैं किसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतरयामी स्वामी तुम अंतरयामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो भरता ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति विध मिलो दयामय किस विध मिलो कृपामय तुम तो मैं तुम की ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता ठाकुर तुम मेरे स्वामी रक्षक तुम मेरे अपने हाथ बढ़ाओ अपने चरण बढ़ाओ हाथ बढ़ा मेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ईश्वर हार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी भक्त हरो देवा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे तन मन धन सब है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम बोलिए सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय
सनातन धर्म की
The children and their parents can quietly move out. All the others settle down. I request everybody in the center to sit down, please. And anybody socializing, please, at this point, move out of the shrine. Those that are going to the dining hall for food, gluten-free and dairy-free, is going to be served closest to the kitchen. So, and the rest, I would request the doors be closed at this point, because I think the first batch has left. Can I please request Preeti to close the doors now, so that we can sit and enjoy Darshana ji's soulful music. I know many years ago we had this beautiful concert by Darshana ji called Suhani Raat, and we had an ensemble of amazing, beautiful geet, Bollywood and bhajans, all woven together just like our lives are. And today we have the privilege to have Darshana ji sing for us.
Hari Om, everyone.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Can I please request the doors be closed at this time? Asneet, can you close the doors, please? Sandeep, can you close that door, please? And I let you take Darshana ji.
Thank you so much, Tina ji, and thank you so much for everyone who are sitting here and not didn't go for the food. I'm sure I'll make sure that you won't feel anything you're missing out on the food.
We know we have the best seats.
You know, this is what I call my family. I can tell you, hak se ki bhai abhi ruko, you know, sun ke jao. Food is not going anywhere, so stay here. And thank you so much, Tina ji. This is my family, and always I feel like whenever I come to Chinmaya Mission, I feel like I come home. I don't go anywhere away from the home. I just come home.
Absolutely, absolutely. So take us on a musical journey, Darshana ji. We are all here to hear you.
Thank you, thank you. So, एक भजन से शुरुआत करते हैं because this is a function for Diwali. I hope everyone understand Hindi क्योंकि मेरा English बहुत हो जाता है. So, I try to like whenever I'm performing, I'm so excited. So I translate first in my mind Hindi and then converse and then say it in English. So I better not to speak. My husband would have been so angry अगर मैं ये बोलती. But he's not here, so I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. So पहला भजन. Yes. And thank you so much, Ravi, for joining me. It's been almost 8-9 years. I will be playing and singing with Ravi. So thank you for joining me, Ravi. The पहला भजन जो मैं गाने वाली हूँ, it is तुलसीदास जी's भजन. And जैसे मैंने बोला, it's because of Diwali. So आपको सबको पता है कि जब भी हम भी घर जाते हैं, the first person जो हमारी राह देखता है वो कौन है? हमारी माँ, है ना? So ये भजन है तुलसीदास जी ने लिखा हुआ कि how माता कौशल्या was feeling when Ram ji was supposed to come to Ayodhya after 12 साल का वनवास. ये पंडित जसराज जी की जिस घराने से मैं हूँ उनकी रचना है, मेवाती घराना. एंड मेरा बहुत छोटा सा प्रयास है इसको गाने का. ओम श्री अनंत हरि नारायण. राग देश में है ये. सा नि सा रे मा पा मा पा नि धा पा मा पा रे पा मा गा रे गा नि सा. सगुण मनावहि माता बैठी. Can I get my voice in monitors थोड़ा सा? सगुण मनावहि माता धाक धन धन धाक धन धन धाक. माता बैठी सगुण मनावहि माता बैठी. कब मोरे बाल कुशल घर आई है. कब मोरे बाल कुशल घर आई है. कहूँ कागा पूरी बाता. कहूँ कागा पूरी बाता. सगुण मनावहि माता बैठी. Who bring the संदेशा? कागा, राइट? कागा को सबसे पहले पता चलता है कि कौन हमारे घर आने वाला है. उसको ब्राइब करती है. कैसे? दूध भात की दोहनी लई है. दूध भात की दोहनी लई है. सोनी चोच मढ़ई सगुन मनावही माता बैठी। अभी समय नजदीक आ रहा है राम जी के आने का। अवधि समीप जानी जननी के, अवधि समीप जानी जननी के, अति आकुल अकुलानी, अति आकुल अकुलानी, गणक बुलाए पाय परि पूछी, गणक बुलाए पाय परि पूछी, प्रेम मगन मृदुबनी, प्रेम मगन मृदुबनी, सगुन मनावही माता बैठी, सगुन मनावही माता बैठी। अभी भरत जी आ रहे हैं। एहि अवसर ही भरत निकटते, एहि अवसर ही भरत निकटते, समाचार लई आयो, समाचार लई आयो, प्रभु आगमन सुनी सुनत तुलसी मन, प्रभु आगमन सुनत तुलसी मन, मीन मरत जल पायो, मीन मरत जल पायो, सगुन मनावही माता बैठी, सगुन मनावही माता बैठी। अभी हम शिवालय में है ना, तो शिवालय में शिव जी को याद ना करे तो राम जी को बुरा लगेगा। तो आई एम श्योर यू ऑल नो दिस भजन एंड आई एम श्योर यू ऑल विल एंजॉय दिस भजन। क्या बात है। Usually I get a very surreal audience from Chinmaya, so let's try it out. शिव कैलाशों के वासी, शिव कैलाशों के वासी, धौली धारों के राजा, धौली धारों के, शिव कैलाशों के वासी, धौली धारों के राजा, शंकर संकट हरना, शिव कैलाशों के वासी धौली धारों के राजा शंकर संकट हरना शंकर संकट हरना शिव जी को साजे अंग भभूति शिव जी को साजे अंग भभूति गौरानु साजे माला ओ गौरी मैया गौरानु साजे माला शिव कैलाशों के बसे थोड़ी धारों के राजा शंकर संकट हरना। अभी हम साथ में गाएंगे, थोड़ा सा हम तबला भी स्लो बजाएंगे पर ताल चाहिए हमें। 3 शिव कैलाशों के वासी धौली धारों के राजा शिव के राजा शंकर संकट हरना शंकर संकट हरना शंकर संकट हरना। बस उनको बोल दिया। और अभी मुझे बता दे गाना, मैं तो गाती रहूंगी। सो बोलना मुझे, अदरवाइज रवि भी थकने वाला नहीं है, मैं भी थकने वाली नहीं हूँ। अरे थैंक यू सो मच। एक पंडित जी का ही भजन करते हैं। इसको चला नहीं सकते ना आप? चलेगा चलेगा। सो आई नो ये जो गा रही हूँ वो नट भैरव में है, बट अभी गाने का मन हुआ तो अभी गाते हैं। आई थिंक चिन्मया में मैंने सिखाया था हेल्दी बॉडी हेल्दी माइंड वर्कशॉप में, जो भी आए होंगे तो उनको पता होगा। आई रिमेम्बर यू, आप आए थे, सो एंड आप भी थे चांदनी जी, सो अब पता है मुझे। करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तम् वटस्य पत्रस्य पुटेशयामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद जिभे पिबस्व अमृतमेत देवः गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति विक्रेतु कामाकिलरूपकन्या विक्रेतु कामाकिलरूपकन्या मुरारिपादार्पित चित्तवृत्ति मुरारिपादार्पित चित्तवृत्ति दध्यादिकुम्मोह वशादुरोच दध्यादिकुम्मोह वशादुरोच गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गृहे 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 गोपवधू कदम्बा गृहे 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 गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवापयोगा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवापयोगा पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गरु गरु रे रे गमप रे गमप मधुनि सा 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 नि सा 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 नि सा 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 नि रे सा 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 नि रे सा सा गरि 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 सा सा नि नि ध ध प प म म गरि सा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति श्री कृष्ण राधा गोकुलेश गोपाल गोवर्धन नाथ विष्णु श्री श्री कृष्ण राधावर गोकुलेश गोपाल गोवर्धन गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति 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 Thank you so much.
I have a request to make. आज विनी जी का जो सत्संग था उसमें उन्होंने शबरी जी का बहुत ही प्यार से explanation दिया about the 9 modes of devotion. And there is a beautiful bhajan that I learned from none other than Darshana ji herself, जिसमें उनका शबरी जी का एक है कि झूठे फल शबरी के खाए
सबसे ऊंची
बहुविधि प्रेम लगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई. दर्शना जी प्लीज, कैन वी प्लीज हैव दैट?
आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे, आई वॉज लुकिंग एट दैट भजन एंड मैंने वो देखा कि मैंने बोला बहुत गाया है मैंने यहाँ भजन, वो नहीं गाती हूँ आज. एंड देन यू सेड दैट सिंग भजन. जरूर, इट्स वन ऑफ माय मोस्ट फेवरेट भजन. तो क्यों नहीं, सूरदास जी ने लिखा हुआ है. तो सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची. आप सब आ जाओ, आगे आ जाओ, मुझे बहुत दूर लग रहा है यहाँ से. अगर आप नीचे बैठ सकते हो प्लीज आगे आ जाओ, प्लीज. आई वुड लव टू हैव यू क्लोज टू माय हार्ट, एज क्लोज एज पॉसिबल. क्या बात है, थैंक यू. सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची अगेन, सबसे क्या हुआ? दूरियों धुन दो मेरा था दो ठकुराई हो, भूल गए ठकुराई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। ऐसी प्रीत बढ़ी वृंदावन, ऐसी प्रीत बढ़ी वृंदावन, ऐसी प्रीत बढ़ी वृंदावन, ऐसी प्रीत। गोपिन नाच नचाई, गोपिन नाच नचाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। सुर क्रूर एहि लायक नाही, सुर क्रूर एहि लायक नाही, सुर क्रूर एहि लायक नाही, सुर एहि लायक केहि लग करहु बढ़ाई हो, केहि लग करहु बढ़ाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। क्या बात। अभी शंकर जी आ गए, कृष्ण जी आ गए, राम जी आ गए, गणपति जी हमारे भी आ गए, माता जी को याद नहीं किया। आई फील हम वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट तो चाहिए ही चाहिए हमें, उनके बिना तो कुछ नहीं चलेगा, है ना। आई नो। तो उनके उनके लिए अगेन मुझे तो पंडित जी तो माता कालिका से हम दरबारी से एंड करते हैं।
Wow, that's nice. There's a great story behind this too.
हाँ, I know.
He was sick and he sang this. Pandit was sick when he sang this and he came back to life.
No, it's not पंडित जी।
Or
Actually, उनके भाई हैं मोतीराम जी, so he lost his voice completely. तो जो सानंद के बापू सा है जिनके पास वो सीखते थे, और उनकी बापू सा वॉज वेरी लाइक बोलते हैं ना, काली माँ के बहुत भक्त थे। तो उनका ये कॉम्पोजिशन है सानंद के बापू सा। उन्होंने बोला कि रात को आओ माता के मंदिर में, एंड देन ही सेड कि मेरा ये कॉम्पोजिशन है, तुम गाओ। एंड देन ही वॉज नॉट एबल टू, बोल भी नहीं सकते, तो गाने का तो बात ही नहीं है। एंड देन ही सैंग दिस माता कालिका, दैट्स हाउ इट। Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. कोई भी भूल चूक माफ. Thank you. Thank you.
जाने का बिल्कुल मन नहीं है, पर आश्रम को लॉक भी करना है किसी ने. So I think I have a request, Darshana ji. I think we have to do another Suhani Raat. Shalini ji is here. Shalini ji had organized it last time. So Shalini.
अभी अभी है ना थोड़ा सा लाइक हम है ना हाइप, तो अभी डेट डिसाइड कर लेते.
बिल्कुल.
फिर वो घर जाते ही हमें याद आएगा कल जॉब है, फिर बच्चों को टिफिन भी देना है, अगर यूनिवर्सिटी में है तो क्लीनिंग लेडी भी आने वाली है, या तो फिर घर साफ खुद से करना है. सो बहुत सारा.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. नहीं, we will do it. Whether it's before the New Year's or the first thing in New Year's, we will figure it out. Perfect. We just need Swamini ji's stamp of approval. Because we have a yagna coming up, right? And then there is Geeta Jayanti, first week of December. Yes, I am all in for it. So I think we have Vinny ji saying yes. We have Shalini ji here.
We have
Veena ji is there.
और हम लोग अभी इतना बड़ा फैमिली हो गया है चिन्मया का, so we
will do it.
do it and do it very well.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone.